Roll for recap. Booterbot with a 1.
All right. Yeah, you just aren't recording, so I didn't know if this is recorded or not.
Oh, we've been recording.
Okay.
I'll edit
Uh,
it.
so we went to the cathedral ball. Um, Basically, we went in with a bunch of zombies outside in the city, kind of attacking the city. Collie Leafort said, "You go in there. We'll hold the door for you." Basically, so we go into the Temple of Baal, or Cathedral of Baal. Uh, Basically, there was a room that was a puzzle room that had a massive city uh, di- diorama in it. That was from Trident, which is the biggest city in the Middle Dark. No relation to Trigard.
Hmm.
They're named after the famous toothpaste that everyone loves. Then there were basically skulls on three walls with colored tapestries and six pillars with symbols, and we had to figure out what they all represented and do an action that activated them. That got us into the next room, and then also we revealed a staircase that went down in the first room. So the staircase, Aaron went down into it. He got an orb that was a model of the moon and basically gave him a map of the moon and low res starship blueprints. And then he turned into a black pudding. So Aaron is currently, I think, a black pudding.
Correct.
Um, then in the rest of the party went to the other room, which was a library. We found some books about. We had Echoes and Portals of the Upper Dark, Journeying the Middle Dark, and then Pass Through the Abyss, the Lower Dark Handbook. We grabbed all these books, not just because they seemed useful, but because they were all written by Crowley Quimby, who is Sprock's father, no relation to Darth Vader.
Huh.
Then we found some more journals. One of them was about space travel. We had to do a puzzle with a mirror and then lined everything up. And then in the meantime, as we were going through these rooms, like there was like some weird like song lyrics on the ceiling, but I don't know if we ever actually figured that out. Then there was a hallway that gave you your greatest fear, and then there was a third room that had some drop pods that came from the past and future. Um, and then basically we found out that uh, Stag's brother Fawn was murdered, which is interesting. And then we went through that from that room into a final door that when we opened, basically we saw a huge creature, an avatar ball, and then a powerful wizard named Doomhand, and kind of looked at them both like, and that was about where we left off.
That was pretty good. Um, yeah. So the let's see. What do I have here? Not a lot of notes, but I will tell you from the backup notes I have that that was pretty good. The symbols, if you remember, the puzzle in that first room with the uh, columns, and on the columns they had the symbol of the animal, um, and they had there was a trick to it. What was that trick to activating the column?
You had to do the thing that the animal represented.
Correct. Good for you. You get some inspiration. You get 1 inspiration for that correct response.
Great.
And
I feel inspired.
you guys all made it through the whole thing. There was those dwarfs from the future that Matt had killed previously, but you guys are all answering because you are in the House of Baal, the Lord of Murder. Those spirits were asking you guys why you murdered them, and they all represented different people that each of you had killed previously. If you remember, Chris or Stag, the last one that you had was your brother Fawn, who had
Yep.
to metagame. Jake Sprock had turned into a panther and, quote, ripped his throat out like it was spaghetti, end quote. That's literally the description in which he told 3 years ago. And that sort of made you upset a little bit. And then while you specifically were digesting that, the group sort of opened up, and you saw the large avatar of Ball engaging already with this Doomhand character, which you guys have been trying to find. So Agoth Doomhand is present. As you guys look into this large room, the floors are a little bit misty. There's a little fog everywhere. You can see that there's a lot of magic in this area, and the Avatar and Ball are engaged in some sort of weird battle, and it feels very magical in this room. There are also, you can see, if you logged on the tabletop, it's all set up for you, but if you just wanted to go old school, you see a couple columns that are lit up, similar to those, exactly the same type of lit up columns that you had seen in the previous room, and that's where you guys are at. I would probably have everyone roll initiative now, because this is going to be a room. They are fighting, and I guess that's what we'll do. I'll roll for Doomhand on 1, and so.
Spence, do you have the tabletop?
I got an 11.
Yeah, let me see if tabletop is
13.
Oh, you know what? I think I have to open this up. Options.
Do you need to know the password?
Yeah, Matt. Let me see. How do I was just figuring out how to add people. Permissions server. Yeah.
Got 3. 4.
I'll just save this real quick to final battle. So much easier than what it was. There, it should be open now. Yeah, so you guys, what'd you guys get on your initiatives?
11.
13.
16.
Matt got a 13. Jake, what'd you get? A 4?
Yeah.
4.
You're good. Chris, what'd you get?
16.
Ooh. And who am I missing here? Booter, you got 11?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I guess we'll roll for Aranis. Who wants to roll for Aranis? Do I?
Go
think
for
you
it.
should.
Ooh. He's a 14. Right in front of Matt. How do you like that? So I guess you guys have a body armor right there, literally made out of body.
Do these columns, by the way, are they with the same symbols as the columns in the first room? Or is that like a question I need to roll for? Maybe it is.
Say that again.
I'll ask that question later when I roll for like investigation or something.
Okay, so Doomhand is going to cast fear on the Avatar. That's his role. Oops. And you are going to see a large ball made in this large red circle, large ball of darkness. and envelop the two. That is what Doomhand is going to do. You hear. Oh yeah, at the very beginning, you heard Doomhand yelling at the Avatar, saying something about how he's going to destroy the gods, and it's pretty. Essentially, it's Ball's turn. Ball's turn to pay his debts. It is Chris's turn.
Can you get me a grandfather clock?
I forgot that thing's still alive.
I've been burning spell slots to keep it alive.
Yes, I will get you that.
I believe I'm still floating on it.
You are in there with Baby Zerka as a backpack.
Yes.
Grandfather clock. There it is.
Perfect. So I have no idea what's going on
Yeah,
as soon as we enter this room. But it's perfect because it's exactly how it would feel. So I will hold an attack, or I'll dodge in the clock as I tell the clock to fly Ignis and us over towards this column over towards the right. I can go 30 feet. Oops.
here I can turn your guys' measurements on if you want to use those instead of the checkered. It's up to you though.
I can do the checkers. It's fine.
Yeah,
What is each checkbox?
like
5 feet.
Okay, that's
So-
what I thought.
If it gets
5,
if it gets
10,
too
15, 20, 25,
if it gets
30.
too slow, we can always make it 10 feet. But let's start with 5
5
feet for
feet?
now. Yeah.
Okay, so we get about to here.
As you guys make your way in, you see that, again, the room is covered with this thick fog. There's some yelling, some screaming, some battling. Imagine the Avatar. Just imagine, like, essentially a battle between Gandalf and that huge shadow monster taking place inside of a ball of darkness. There's a lot of shit going on. And I will explain the characteristics of the room as we on the first time that you activate something or do something. Aranis' turn. Aranis is a black pudding. I would imagine that he would just probably follow the group.
I would argue that we would want him to go to a different pillar. I
What?
don't know if that.
Yeah, you know what? You guys can choose what he wants to do because I'll end up just killing him.
You think we should go to different pillars?
I mean, like last time, that was what the puzzle was. We all had to do something by a different pillar. If we're gonna send anyone to be by themselves, it should maybe be the rogue.
Also, we also
yeah.
don't all want to be in the same place in case one of these bad guys hits us with something stray.
I think all that makes a lot of sense.
Mhm.
Send Aranis somewhere else.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
let's
I
just
don't
have him
trust
go to the pillar on the left. Or like this one.
Okay.
So like, I don't know.
Oh, it's clicking to it.
Yeah.
He's a rogue, so he can dash and then dash again and get up to that pillar.
Okay.
Yeah.
As he enters the first area, as he enters this specific area within 25, about 25 feet of this pillar, there's a layer action, and he has somehow activated. Getting closer to these objects, he has activated. Let's see. Does he? He does. He notices that as he's dashing, he's being very careful, and while he's being careful, he notices that after one step closer to the column, something happens. And that thing that happens is going to be determined by Booterbot. Roll me a d20.
$18.
18. Be on the next one here. Grasping roots and vines erupt in a 20-foot radius, centered on Aranis. That area and all around him, so 20 feet radius. And I will draw it with this green marker, which is now green. Is it green? Yes.
Close enough.
The area becomes difficult terrain, and each creature there must succeed on a DC 15 strength throw or be restrained by the roots. A character can be freed if it or another creature takes action of a DC 15 check to succeed. The roots and vines will wilt away upon a success. So Aranis, as he's walking through, he stumbles on these grasping roots that just come out of the ground, and Aranis is going to roll a strength check, which is saving throw. Come on. How do I roll for him here? I guess I can't roll for Aaron.
Well, not on the D&D Beyond. You can roll physical dice.
Oh, no, I got it here. 15.
Oh, nice.
So he just breaks through. He trips up a little bit, and he makes his way over a little bit past that rooted area. The roots go away, but we'll leave it until the next turn. Aranis went. It's Matt's turn.
Well, I'm on the clock, so I'm just gonna ready myself because I can't control where I'm going.
You just ride
So I'm
it?
gonna stay on the clock. Yeah, I'm gonna stay on the clock.
Okay.
You don't want to, like, I don't know, investigate or something?
Well, I can't move. Can I move the clock myself? No. So I'm where I am, right?
Do a perception check or something.
I
Yeah, let
am
me-
where I am.
I examine everything around me to the best of my ability. And I try and see what the hell's going on with this,
give me
altercation.
give me an investigation. An investigation.
17.
For like the first couple of turns of every game, it's like everyone's like, "Give me a perception check." What'd you get?
17.
You have a good eyesight because you are a ranger. You can see that the columns look very similar, if not almost the same
Okay.
as the.
Do I recognize the one that I was by before?
You are 50. Imagine you're 50 feet away from a column. Would you be able to?
Yeah,
determine
50
what-
feet.
Okay.
I think so.
So you see, what's is that E?
I mean, I can shoot a bow and arrow 600 feet. I feel like I should be able to.
You
See
see
column.
this column. Oops. You see this column, which I just fucked up. It has a image on it of a cat.
All right, I have notes for this. Luckily, I'll be in a robot.
Ooh, Booterbot.
The cat is so the cat represented protection and magic, and we saved someone from danger. That was how we did it last time.
Mhm.
Not what I would have done for the cat. I would have thought the cat would have been something like agility, but that's what it was. So
I wasn't the cat before, but I make my way over. I guess that's my turn.
You were with me on the cat. You saved me.
Oh, I was?
Yeah.
I might have been a
But
little high for the last game.
you
I'm not
pushed
gonna
me
lie
out
to
of
you
the
guys.
way.
The
I-
Avatar.
Oh, that's right.
I just listened to it.
The Avatar is going to go now as Matt finds the cat. The Avatar is going to yell, "You make me afraid of you? You're the one who should be afraid of me. I am Baal, Lord of Murder." And he also casts Fear on Doomhand. And Doomhand will, with a 9, fail that save. So now these two guys are in this big black void, which is not exactly how I wanted it to. Afraid of each other, fighting. So I would imagine that they're going to be doing some random attacks, which may or may not influence you guys in area like bombardment at some point. It is now going to be Jake's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna start moving towards this. You said there's 5.
Yeah.
All right, I can move there to get towards this guy. This was my move and my bonus move.
Okay. Don't quite think that makes it. Is that all you're going to do? So you did a dash as well?
Yeah.
Okay. You get closer. Give me an investigation check.
An investigation check.
Yeah, I'm sure you're going to knock this one out of the park because that's what you do.
It is a 21.
21. You see in great detail a fox on this column that is lit up. The column is lit, glowing, and there's a fox on that column.
Well, it being lit and glowing means that we already activated it, doesn't it?
You sure did already activate it. You sure did. That happened last game.
Oh wait, so all these columns they're activated from when we were in the other room. So all of the columns.
I thought these were
active?
new columns.
I thought they were new columns we had to activate again.
Yeah.
Well,
They're already active?
Well, we'll see. We'll see where this goes. With that great investigation, Jake, you see another column. Actually, you can't see through the darkness, but you do see around it from the light that is emanating, shining or from around the darkness. It brightens up, and you can see that there is a wall of bars at the other end of this, about 100 feet away or so, other end of this room.
Okay. I see the bars.
Yes. Okay. Now Jake is done. So the way this is going to work, I guess I'll just explain it. Certain things are going to activate some things in the room. These guys are going to be fighting. I'm going to be rolling and seeing what happens with the area fight, and we'll go from there. Every turn at initiative 20, the entire room is going to have a layer action effect that you'll have to deal with while you're doing your stuff. So now that is done, let's roll for a layer action, and we'll go in initiative order. So Chris, roll me a layer action, D20.
A 20.
20.
The room is filled with the pleasant smells.
A jagged ice shards fall from the ceiling, striking up to 3 creatures underneath, making one ranged attack roll of 7 to hit against each target. On a hit, the target takes some damage. So let's do you two and Sprock. The whole room just gets, you feel this chill, and you hear this chattering and shaking from the ceiling, and down drops these large ice shards.
So what am I rolling?
You are going to be rolling a... first off, I got to roll to see if it hits you. Ice Shard hits with a 20. Wow, it's good. 24 against each target.
Oh, that hits me.
That
Yeah, that hits me.
that hits me.
Okay.
What was
Wait,
it?
wait. Actually,
It's just
wait.
three. It's just three targets. So it's going to be Ignis, Stag, and Sprock.
I can't roll.
What was the roll?
away.
No.
The dexterity saving throw.
No.
How much damage for
Uh,
that spike?
10. So 3d6.
Wait, what is the roll? What am I rolling?
Well, he attacked us with a 24.
Not you though.
Yeah.
Just regular armor class. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
No, that,
So
that
that's
obviously
10 piercing damage to each. Or I could do it individually. Would you like for me to do it individually? Might make it
No,
however you want.
this is fine.
10
Yeah, that's
piercing
good.
10
Yeah,
piercing
for the sake of
damage.
time. Just a question, by the way.
Mhm.
Did the room layer go before it was my turn, or did we miss my turn?
I think we missed your turn.
Booter, where were you?
I had an initiative of 11.
Oh, okay, go ahead. But you'll go right now.
Okay, yeah, we'll
Sorry
just
about that.
retcon a little bit.
Hmm.
I'll just like kind of head straight into the center of the room as far as I can, which I guess is 6 squares. And then as a bonus action, I'm gonna do Guardian Armor Defensive Field, give myself 10 temporary HP.
Nice.
And then as my main action, I am going to cast. Who needs healing? Anyone need healing?
I need
here?
healing. I'll take healing.
All right, I'll do first level. Yeah, I'll do first level Cure Wounds. For 6 HP on Sprock.
Love that.
Well, boom.
Okay. My bad, Booter. Alright, that was the room. Doomhand. Doomhand is going to, let's see what he could do here. He's going to shoot the bad mofo who's got, let's see, how much is he in? He's going to have he's going to try to shoot a firebolt at him. And he is not, let's see. So right now, so the way this is going to work, I'm going to circle the room with these area attacks. If it hits the guy, it hits him. If it goes through, the firebolt will, like Aranis is going to have to dodge that. Let's see, firebolt. 2, it does not hit the avatar. And so Aranis with a dexterity, he'd probably pass this easily. Yes, a 15. This firebolt comes out of nowhere, comes out of the darkness straight towards the pillar. Aranis jumps out of the way, and he escapes any harm. The firebolt is just a straight hit, right? It's not.
Firebolt.
It's not an area. Okay, so Aranis jumps out of the way, but he didn't really have to. This bolt just shoots at the column. Poof! The column seems to be not taking any heat. Chris, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to tell my clock with my bonus action to move us and dash to the column. And for my action, I'm going to turn to Ignis and play a little tune to cast Protection from Good and Evil on you.
Thank you.
So you have any aberrations, celestials, elementals, fey, fiends, or undead have disadvantage on attacks against you. You can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
So are you moving towards the column?
Yeah, so we're gonna move. I'm gonna cast this as we're starting to go.
This is Crosby. Crosby failed a deck save, causing him to get smashed by a giant alchemist in the Shadowhide realm. Don't be a Crosby. Roll high and subscribe.
And so we're gonna go away. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
9. Let's see. I got
And
a
then-
9 here.
Then it'll move even further unless we have to stop somewhere.
A strong wind blows in the area from the point on the ground. Each creature within 60 feet of the point, which is you, Stag, must succeed a DC 15 strength save throw or be pushed 15 feet away from the point and knocked prone. Gases and vapors are dispersed by the wind, and unprotected flames are extinguished. So if you're carrying a lantern, you know.
I don't think we have a lantern.
Okay, so you guys get pushed. There's a strength
Oh.
save of 15.
Can my dancing item, the boat we're flying in, do that strength save
Yes,
for me?
for everyone. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Good idea.
+4. Oh, saving throw? No. It's +4. Okay. That's a 16.
So you pass. So this wow, the clock is working. So the clock stays put. You guys hold on, and the wind blows all around you. The smell and the gas and the fumes in the room tastes almost like gasoline, and a little bit of blood.
I'm gonna pull the door closed over us a little bit to help protect us as the clock dashes and brings us right up towards the column.
Aranis is a black pudding. What is he doing?
He's gonna run to the run to the column.
Let's see. Black pudding. Okay, so we'll do another one as it gets to the column. 17. 17. Volcanic gases form a cloud in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on the point of the ground where Aranis is standing with the black pudding, but he's right next to the column. Aranis can see that this column has the image of a bear on it. But he is a black pudding form. He can only move 20 feet. Okay, whatever. So, gaseous radius. The sphere spreads around the corners and its area is lightly obscured. It lasts until initiative count 20 on the next round. Each creature that starts its turn in the cloud must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or be poisoned. So, he is coughing up gross stuff, and he sees that there's a bear on the column. Knowing Aranis, I don't think he took any notes and has no idea what that means. But that's up to you guys how you want to play Aaron's. You guys can yell at him. Do you want to?
Can the ghoul hear?
Yeah, he can hear, I think.
Ghouls have ears?
Well, Sprock
Yeah.
can telepathically talk to him.
Yeah, that's
he-
true. That's true.
He can. Good for him. He's. I don't think he's immune. Yeah, he is. He's got immunity to. No, he can still be poisoned. That sucks for him. Yeah, he can hear you guys. He can't talk, but you can telepathically communicate to him.
Yeah, so the bear one was courage, I think.
Yeah.
And that was when I just started poking it. So maybe Aaron would try and jump and hug the column.
Do you think that's courageous?
I don't know.
Just jump in.
Start singing "Eye of the Tiger" on your flute. That's courageous.
Aaron reaches out and tries to hug the column, and nothing happens. Matt, you're up. You're floating on this thing.
I mean, the comms are already activated. Like, are we blasting at what's going on in here? Like, I'm slightly confused. Well, I'm still on the clock. We're at the pillar. The pillar's already active.
Do we
What do
need
you
to
guys
try?
want to do?
Do we need to try and turn them off? I don't know what the plan is.
Do you want to turn them off now? We spent all the time last time turning them on.
Well, I thought that just opened the door.
I did see those bars at the end of the room. Maybe there's something locked.
Yeah, we can go that way. I mean, I can't go in. I'm staying on the clock, so.
I saw a fox, but did anybody see anything else on the other ones? What was it?
Well, we're at the cat.
These are the same as they were, right?
Yeah, but they're on. You want to turn them off? So you want to do the opposite of what was ours? Bravery, saviorhood, whatever. When I saved you,
Protection.
I cut him with a knife.
I don't think we want to turn them off. I don't think we want to turn them off.
All right.
Roll that d4. I'll take it.
What are you trying to do?
I'm doing the opposite of saving him, just to see what happens, because I don't know what else to do. See if that does anything fun. Oh, only 1 damage. So I just give him a little nick with a dagger.
Nothing happened. You take 1 piercing damage with the dagger. A little bit of blood spews out like a paper cut. You take 1 piercing damage.
I yell out to the rest of the group, guys, don't start cutting each other. It's not the answer.
Thanks for that useful piece of information.
You never know.
Sharing everything we've tried.
All right, that's it.
It is the Avatar's turn. The Avatar is going to yell out, "Ah!" And he's going to try to attack Doomhand with his multi-attack. 8, 9, and 13. Let's see, Doomhand is going to get hit 3 times. Yikes. And that will deal 26 plus 26 slashing damage and 3. Let's do 29 subtract. Okay, you hear Doomhand yell, "Oh, oh!" You hear the Avatar slicing away. You hear some commotion. It is, but you don't see it because there's darkness around. It is Buddhabot's turn.
Okay. I will just okay. How much health does Aranis have?
Aranis is fine.
Okay.
For the time being.
I will move closer to the center column, and then again I will throw Sprock a level 1 cure wounds, and that does 5. Heals him for 5.
As you get a little closer to this, roll me a d20.
7.
7. A blistering cold wind blows through the area from the point on the ground, which is where you were at.
That was back here.
No. Right when you get up there, you just made it.
Okay.
The fog spreads around the corners in its area and is heavily obscured. Each creature in the fog, when it appears, must make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw or take some damage.
Alrighty. That's not right. I did the wrong one. Saving throw. 23.
That saves. Congratulations.
Yeah, okay.
There's a fog.
There's a fog. It's spooky.
So if you save, let's see what happens. So nothing happens to you on a failed or so you're actually going to take 3d6 cold damage on a successful save, but halved. So that'll be 10. So you take 5 cold damage. A wind of at least 20 miles per hour disperses the fog, and the fog otherwise lasts until lasts until it's dismissed. So this fog is going to stay there unless there's a wind that blasts it, and it's like a chilly, like freezer fog that filled the area. It is. Did I skip anyone? No. It's Sabuderba went. Jake, you're up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's me. All right. Well, this cloud, I'm gonna walk around now. That's as far as I can go. I'm gonna do an investigation check.
Roll me a d20 first.
Okay. It's 6.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Magical darkness spreads from a point in the ground where you're at, filling the 15-foot sphere until dismissed. The darkness spreads around the corners. The creature with dark vision can't see through the darkness, and the non-magical light can't illuminate. If any of the effects in the area overlaps with another area of light created by a spell, the spell can be... so you are also now covered in in darkness, which is hilarious. And you can roll your investigation, but you can't see anything in the darkness. The entire room, you get that cold sensation from the wind, but the area around you is dark. So something's happening. Your investigation, though, you can give me a... why don't you do a perception check? Give me a perception check.
Hold on, I'm looking through my ship for a second.
Your guy can also... you are a mind flayer, so you have those added abilities, like levitating and whatnot. So you don't have to necessarily stay put.
Is this gonna follow me though, or no? It's
just that point.
So, how far can I levitate if I levitate?
I think you can levitate and then you can move your movement.
But I already moved my movement twice.
Yeah. So, I mean, you can just start levitating there. You'll be inches off the ground. I would imagine that, like, mind flayers in the real... I guess the way I would play mind flayers is that they're sort of always levitating.
Okay. So, alright, but I already moved, and my bonus, so I guess I'm just gonna... I can't see anything, so I'm not gonna do an investigation, and I guess I'm done.
Nice. Good for you. Alright, we're gonna roll... Aranis is me now. 15. 15. The room shakes, and stone spikes sprout from the ground. And this will be the other 3. So Sprock and Booter. stone spikes sprout from the ground, and at the center of the point, which is you, the effect is identical to the spike growth spell, and lasts until the round is over. Spike growth spell. What the fuck is that? The ground, the range twists and sprouts hard spikes and thorns. The area becomes difficult terrain. When a creature is within it, it takes 2d4 piercing damage. So you guys each take these spikes come out of the ground. You each take 8 piercing damage.
And it doesn't matter that I'm levitating.
Actually, you're off the ground, so I think you're fine. Transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look. So Booter, you take 8 piercing damage. Any creature that can see in the area of that time the spell is cast must make a Wisdom perception check against your spell save DC to recognize the terrain as hazardous. So you guys are already in it, so it's not like you can make that save. So, but you do see that it is 20 feet around you is Spiky Booterbot. You take you'll take your 8 piercing damage, and the terrain around you in 20 feet circle is hazardous or spiky. It's Doomhand's turn. Doomhand is going to cast something at this guy. I think he's going to do... What should he do? Fireball. So that's... he's going to shoot a fireball at the character, but he's going to have disadvantage because he's in darkness with a 14 and a 8. I think the 14 is going to hit. But he's also going to take damage as well, I guess, because he's within that area. He shoots a sphere of fireball at this guy. He takes 8d6 damage, the avatar. Wow. And it explodes. And on that explosion, he takes, wow, the avatar's going to take 30 damage. The darkness around the two, and you guys are going to get fucked here. The darkness goes away. So those of you who are in the area, you guys are all sort of hidden away. You guys see Doomhand and the avatar facing each other. Chris, you're up. You're muted, I think.
Yes, I am. So, Stag failed concentration checks, so the protection from good and evil on Ignis drops. And as that drops, it's like, what is our plan here? Where are we trying to go?
Let's get away from these codes. Let's get in the mix. I'm telling you.
So, are we here to fuck up Doomhand?
Yeah, let's go fuck them up.
All right, let's roll. And I'll tell the clock to dash away from this pillar. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then to dash again. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And do we want our presence known?
Well, we can't see this guy yet, right?
No, the darkness just dropped.
I think we can see. We can see Doomhand on the ground.
I say we start blasting.
Blasting Doomhand?
Yeah.
All right, I'll fire a firebolt from the clock at Doomhand. It's a range of 120 feet. Okay. 19 plus 8, 27. Does that hit Mr. Doomhand?
What is it?
A 27.
Yes, that hits him.
5, 7, 14, 19 points of fire damage as this ball of fire goes flying off the strings of my lute, nails him right in his back.
Boom. 19.
And that's my turn.
Oh! He yells, "Who hit me?" Aranis is up.
Yo, daddy.
Aranis is going to say, "Guys, how do I do this? What do I do?" And now he sees, but it's going to sound like this.
Well, no, he's telepathic.
Cool point.
I thought he was perfectly telepathic with
No,
everybody.
he
After seeing Doomhand, he does that.
resembles a heavy mound of sticky black sludge. That's
But with telepathy. That was
That's
how he talked to
literally-
us last time.
that's literally it. No, I think he was talking through you guys, like through Sprock or, but he can't initiate the conversation, I don't think. But he is going to, I guess, chill. I think Aaron. What do you think Aaron would just hold back?
Just try and go up
Well,
and
we need to
down
figure
really
out the
quick.
columns. What column is he close to?
The bear one, I believe.
You know what? I think he's gonna try to book it. Doesn't he have a double dash that he can do?
Yeah,
Oh,
he
secret.
can
So
sprint really far.
yeah, but he can do what's
So
the
he
dash?
he can move 3 times his movement
All right. So
for his whole turn.
okay, that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna
That's
make
a fast go.
Yeah, he's gonna triple dash or whatever it's called, and he can move 60, so it's 90 feet. So that's 15, 18. And he's gonna do it stealthily with a stealth check of 15 plus. So he got 33 versus Doomhand's perception. I don't think these guys are going to see that. So 0. So that's 5. And then the other guy is. What's it, the perception? It's wisdom, right?
Yeah.
No. So either he quickly and carefully runs, and Aaron, he's going to get to that locked room just to try to see what treasure's inside. Matt, you're up. See this ranger outfit.
I see Doomhand just get hit with a firebolt. And I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark. Just do it quickly. And then I'm going to let loose 2 out. Actually, not only that, I'm also going to activate my red crystal bow, which I don't think I've done yet. And I'm going to add some damage if I hit. So that's 116 and 127. Do those both hit?
Doomhand?
Yeah,
What was the first one?
16.
No, that one does not hit him.
Okay. So we got 6. It's 2d6. Let's see what it's coming from. 13. Plus another. Yeah, no, just 13. It was just 1 hit. Done?
Yeah, 1 hit. So how much damage?
Yeah, 13.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right. Boom. He gets lit up again. Avatar. That's your turn?
That's my turn, yeah.
Avatar is going to. He's going to say, "Now I can see you. Let me kill you like I killed your family. You've learned nothing. Baal is forever, and he'll forever be feared. As long as I'm feared, my disciples will worship me. He I didn't even realize that he's got Slayer Dark Vision, whatever that means. Magical Darkness, Devil's Sight. Okay, he is going to disengage. And nope, he'll just attack. So 3 attacks again. Let's go, baby. 1, 2, and 3. 2 hit. And Doomhand is going to take 14 and 13 slashing damage plus 6 necrotic. So 14 and 13, so it's 27 plus 6 will be 33 damage. Doomhand seems to be getting bloodied. Booter, you're up.
So I'm surrounded by a bunch of spikes, right?
You are surrounded by a bunch of spikes. The fog is still there until something blows it out of the way.
Okay.
Give me a quick perception check, because that's how you're supposed to play the spikes. And
13.
Aaron has just joined us.
Yo, my bad.
Hey,
Hey,
So much going on. What did I miss?
you were just making a run for it.
Oh, we're making a run for it.
Always running. Always
We
running.
basically, to quote Spencer, the Avatar Ball and Agoth Doomhand are fighting each other like Gandalf versus the Balrog in Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
Center of
right,
a
I
large
remember.
room. And there are 6 columns in the room that are glowing and correspond to the same columns that we saw in the room last time.
Mm-hmm.
And otherwise, it feels like random traps seem to hit you kind of wherever you walk.
Traps?
Like, just like, oh, and now there's a fog cloud here. Or
To metagame it,
yeah.
the room has layer actions. So the closer you get to the column, within a certain distance of a column, there's a layer action that gets called up. So like Sprock and Booter's in this cloud of fog.
Wait, hold on. Aren't people levitating on the oh shit. Aren't I like a black blob or something?
Yes, you're still a
Yes.
black blob.
You're over here.
But I think that's about to run out. Was it 3 hours?
Yeah. It was a couple hours. I don't remember how many, but
Yeah, I don't think it was that long. Let
three
me
probably,
see.
right?
That's okay. If you roll, yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
Once we roll, there are benefits. There are certain layer actions. Not all layer actions are bad. So there are a couple that are good.
Are we going 1-to-1 with the squares and distance?
Yeah.
5 feet.
Aaron, I took your turn. You ran away from the guys. Decided to go attack both the Avatar and Doomhand because the Avatar seems to have the upper hand right now. I thought, would be interested in seeing what is past that door and in that other room. You gingerly, artfully found that the first column that your back's turned has a bear on it, and then you sprinted and triple dashed with a stealth check. The bad guys don't know you're there, and that's where you are. Booter,
Okay.
what are you doing?
So, I have winged boots equipped, so I am going to fly
All the
basically towards this center column to get away from the spikes. And then, am I close enough to see it?
See what?
The
What'd you
column
roll?
in the
What'd you
center.
roll on your perception check, by the way?
I rolled 13.
Okay, so you can see that the ground in front of you, from the 20-foot circle around you, is spiky and it's dangerous, and it's gonna half your movement. But you're fine. So I won't worry about that. So what are you
Well,
doing?
I'm flying over it.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
I have winged boots, so I'm flying
Okay.
in, and I just fly.
This is Rena. Rena rolled low during death saves and didn't get healed by his group. Don't be a Rena. Roll high and subscribe.
As close as I can get to the column that's in the center here.
Okay. With your roll, we'll keep it. You see that on that column, there is a C. What is C? That's a fox.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So X, and then, so I'm trying to keep track of which column is which. So the center, this is the fox in the center, and then we have the bear, and then what was the one on the far right again? The cat.
Cat.
Right?
Yep.
Cat.
Okay. I have made myself a little map on my notes. I don't know. I guess I'll heal myself. I mean, I'm just like, I'm not doing a whole lot. Can because I'm like, I'm not sure. Can I see out of this fog cloud? I'm like right on the edge.
Yeah, you can see out of it.
Game.
The fog
Can
just
I see-
stays there.
Can I see Doomhand?
Yes, you certainly can. But first, since you finished your I mean, are you still moving?
I finished my movement.
Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lightning arcs form in a 5-foot wide line between you, two of the rare's solid surfaces, between the ground and the ceiling, 120 feet each. Each creature in that line must make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw or take some lightning damage.
Okay. So I guess I should do a dexterity saving throw then.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a dirty 20. Thank God.
Lightning strike.
I dodged the lightning strike, I think.
Okay, so you dodged it.
It's getting crazy over there, though.
Yeah. And there you go. So you dodge it. Lightning shoots down from the ceiling, and you dodged out of the way. Congratulations. There is no having that, so you just succeeded. What is
Right.
your next turn?
I'll use a second level spell slot to magic missile on our friend Doomhand.
Magic missile on them.
Pew 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 pew. Do you pull out your pistol and shoot it through your pistol?
I could do that too. I don't know. But yeah, I just thought magic missile might be good.
Yeah. No. The magic missile comes out of your hand.
Do I need to roll for hit with magic missile? I forget how magic missile works, right? It's like a special spell.
It just hits, so you just need
It
to roll
just
the damage per dart.
Okay. So 2 and then 3. So okay, Oh, I have a question. I'm like, this is me being an idiot. For spells, it says +3 modifier, +7 spell attack. What does that mean as far as like my damage goes?
So it should be well, that shouldn't affect your magic missile.
Okay, sure.
Magic missile just 1d4 plus 1 per dart, I believe. But
Okay.
the modifier, it's for any rolls that you would add a modifier for, but your attack rolls, a spell attack roll. I don't know what spells you have.
Yeah, okay. So then like I just add a flat 7 to my damage whenever I like land a spell successfully. Is that how that works?
For the spell attack?
Yeah,
No, the spell attack is just for your attack roll, not the damage.
got it.
The
Okay.
damage is listed for individually for the spell, unless it's a saving throw.
Okay. All right. Then yeah, I did 5 damage with magic missile. It was not
To
terribly
Doomhand?
exciting. Yeah.
Wow, you guys really don't like
What?
Doomhand.
You have 4 darts with the second levels.
For me, it just showed 2 darts, right? It's level 2. Oh, wait. Oh,
You get
I think for
three,
each
default
spell
gets
slot,
3.
you get another dart.
but you start with 3.
So add 3 and then add 4. Okay, so then add another 7. Sorry, so it's a total of 12 damage. That makes more sense. I was trying to figure out why I was so weak. That's why I was asking all those questions.
Cool.
Like I feel like I'm not doing it right. And I was
Look, you
not.
gotta ask questions. That's the only way to find out.
Yeah.
Jake, you're up.
I'm gonna launch some shit at Doomhand.
Nice.
Why would I not?
Start blasting.
Come out blasting.
Maybe this other guy too, though. Let's not forget about this other guy. You could blast this other guy.
No, anyone fighting Doomhand is a friend of ours. Enemy. What is it? Enemy to my enemy.
Enemy of my enemy is my friend.
And we don't
I
know.
mean, I think this guy is like a god of death kind of guy, so I don't know if he's gonna be our friend, but
Is on our side and killing Doomhand.
Keep enough space between us. He might get enough damage that we can just kill him, pick him off after
that's
Doomhand.
true.
How much space is there to Doomhand?
Are you gonna try to eat his brain? That's hilarious.
I can't.
That would be perfect.
I can't
He's
get
very
close
funny.
enough to eat his brain.
Doomhand's
But
a little one.
I'm gonna get 10 feet away and I'm gonna shoot poison spray. So the creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
It's-
What's
the squid.
what's the save?
16.
Squid runs in right in between Doomhand and the Avatar ball and squirts acid at him. Poison at him.
Wow, he got a 1, so he got a 5. So what is it? Acid spray?
Yeah, 2d12 damage.
Wow.
If he rolled a critical failure,
Yeah.
he should probably crit, right?
Only 14 damage.
Wow. He should probably not. Oh, my face! Ow! It burns! It burns! But who cares? I'll just come back. I recognize you. I remember you. You were in the desert.
We saw Doomhand.
You've
yeah,
changed. You've changed a little bit. I don't remember your name, but I remember that gross look. All right, the room's going to go. Aaron, since you just joined, roll me a layer action for the room, a d20.
Rolling 1d20. Let's do it. Natty 1.
Nice. All right. A spell is cast targeting any number of creatures within 60 feet. So that's just you. I don't think there's anyone else. Are you 60 feet away from the avatar? No. If the spell requires concentration, no other layer action can be used. If the target succeeds a saving throw, wow, a spell is cast. Okay, let's just do a random spell that Doomhand has, and give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Give me a D10.
Roll 1d10.
Let me see what spell is cast.
D10. Roll 6.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Ray of Sickness shoots down on you. Ray of Sickness is a greenish energy, so this green energy shoots down, lashes out towards the creature within the range, making a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, and let's see what the layer says. Sorry, give me 1 second. On a hit, the target takes 2d8 poison damage and must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed, you're poisoned until the end of your next turn. So, how does the room cast a spell? I think it's just the target succeeds the saving throw. You have to. It requires concentration, no other line of air. Spell can is affected. Alright, so the room, I guess, sort of concentrates. And the target. So, anything. How would concentration work for the room? A spell cast targeting any number of creatures.
It lasts for however long it needs to for concentration for the room.
Okay.
It's a layer action.
I was gonna say, you
So,
probably can't break the concentration, right?
no.
Nope.
Alright. Make a Constitution saving throw. And it'll be a 15.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Constitution saving 5.
You fail. And you take 2d8 poison damage, which is, 8 and 7. So you take
Jesus.
15 poison damage, and you failed a Constitution save, so you are poisoned until the end of your next turn. But remember, you are a black pudding.
Can I be poisoned as a pudding?
You certainly can be.
Okay.
This is what you are. A sticky black sludge.
Wait, are you showing me something? Oh, I gotta get back to this thing.
Um,
Let's see it. Oh, alright. Maybe I'm like the symbiote.
it is. So that was the room. Doomhand. All right. I've been waiting for this one, baby. Doomhand is going to. I believe he has something that allows him to disengage without opportunity attacks here. The Robe of Arch. You have advantage on saving throws, spells, DCs. All right, how do you? So disengage is an action, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he is going to. How far away is Matt now?
Pretty far.
Hold up. He is going to. I got it. I know exactly what he's going to do. He's going to use his spell, fuck you guys up, of mass suggestion. And you suggest a course of activity limited to a sentence or two, and magical influence up to 12 creatures of your choice that you can see within range. It's 60 feet.
We're 105 feet away.
Well, not you, but Booterbot, Sprock, and the Avatar. Creatures that can be charmed are immune. That can't be charmed are immune. The suggestion makes the words such as manner of course of action sounds reasonable. Asking the creatures to stab itself, throw itself on a spear, kill itself, or do some obvious harmful act automatically negates the spell. Each target must make a wisdom saving throw on a failed save. It pursues the course of action. So, I don't think he's allowed to say. I think he's allowed to say go attack, right? But he can't.
Yeah.
He can't say like kill yourself. He's gonna say, "You three are now mine. Attack the pudding." Or no, attack the pudding. And you guys all have to make Booterbot and Sprock. You need to make a wisdom saving throw.
It is.
I got a
20.
natural 20.
Really? Okay, Avatar.
Mine's not natural.
Avatar is.
Brock has a silicon 20.
Okay.
Right.
So what'd you guys get? You got a 20 and a 20?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, son. Nothing happens.
Your charm is fucking weak, bro.
I'm not. Yeah, I don't believe you, Mr. Charmer.
All right. Interesting. The Avatar is immune to that. So, poor line of action. All right. It is now Chris's turn.
I see all this, and I am going to go to against the wall. We're going in. Tap on the clock.
Don't get us too close.
Oh, of course, not too close, but tap on the clock and have them start scooting us. I'm gonna do a flyby.
How high can this thing go?
Well, how high is the room?
100 feet.
I don't
Oh,
know
so
if
100
you
feet?
don't want to be that high. He might knock you out of the sky.
Well, no, we can be. I think 20 feet up in the air is good.
Yeah,
Alright,
I mean, I don't know. Ain't gotta worry. Just live till you die. You know.
Yeah. So I'll have him fly us a little bit closer, but not too close. And I'm gonna do a flyby, and I'll yell down to Sprock. Sprock, we still need to talk about my brother, but I don't. But Doomham put him in your way, and I don't blame you for his death. I'll turn to Doomhand and say, "Hello, my name is Seth Hartley. You killed my brother. Prepare to die." And those words will be my spell, Casper of Distant Whispers. And he hears that reverberate in his head, and Doomhand needs to roll a wisdom saving throw. DC 16.
23.
Fuck you.
Ooh.
Yes.
So it's that. Only 3d6. That's nothing. That's 9 plus 4. What's 9 plus 4? 13 halved. You take 5 psychic damage. Or 6 psychic damage. And that's my turn.
As a legendary action, the Agoth Doomhand is going to grab something from his necklace, the necklace of fireballs, and he's going to throw it at Sprock. But hold on.
All right.
Actually, I think he's going to throw it at Booter.
Okay.
Isn't that an aerial attack? I mean, area, doesn't it?
Area of effect, yeah. It's a 20-foot radius sphere.
So that's... Actually, he'll throw it at Sprock. He's right there. Sprock. He's barely going to hit, so he says... Yeah, throw it in the middle of the Avatar and Sprock.
The Avatar?
The Avatar? And what were you saying, Chris?
Nothing.
What am I missing?
Sorry.
Nothing.
Range, 150 feet. Instantaneous. 20-foot radius of sphere. There's no... Is he out of that? No, he's not. All right, so he'll throw it at Booter. He'll throw it at Booterbot.
Well, he can throw it behind them, so it hits him from the back.
Yeah, there you go. Thanks, Chris. All right, so thanks a lot, Chris. Listen, you get a
Don't kill
inspiration. So he's gonna do that, and I guess you guys just take the damage, right? Let me see.
No, dex save.
Oh, give me a dex save. Avatar and Sprock. Avatar, where are you?
$11.
Oh, they both fail. That's hilarious.
Wait,
13.
what does it need?
15. DC 15. Most of them are DC 15 right now.
And you got 11. Darn it. Okay.
So you guys take 8d6 fire damage, and then the damage increases by 1d6 for each spell slot. but I think the necklace has its own.
Well, how
Fair.
many beads are on the necklace?
Well, he takes one bead off. You don't have to throw.
Oh,
The whole
I didn't know if
necklace.
he was going to throw the whole necklace.
No, that would be hilarious.
Well,
But-
he could, and it would be a really big spell.
He's got 1d6 plus 3.
Chris, stop
He's got
helping.
He's got
How many beads?
he's
So
got
he has a
7
full-
he's got 7 beads on it right now. So he
Do
takes
you
one.
want to? You have the
Murder,
rare
kill.
opportunity.
Murder, kill.
You have the rare opportunity to cast the 10th level fireball.
Why are you telling him this?
I'm gonna save it. He's gonna throw one fireball, and and so you guys both fail. And what the hell? I'm sorry, I'm all over the place now. I got so excited because I'm gonna kill you guys. 8d6 fireball damage, and it'll be just one. So. Wow. 23 fire damage to the Avatar and Sprock.
23 each.
Yeah.
Woo.
Well, at least I healed you before this all went down. How are you doing, Sprock?
Not great.
Like emergency, not great.
No, I still have 20 life points.
That was
that's
his.
pretty. That's pretty emergency.
That was one legendary action. Okay.
Pretty emergency.
Chris, that was your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's now Aaron's turn.
Well, I guess if I'm still slime, how many turns will pass before I'm not slime anymore? Just to give me an idea of like.
I think it was.
Do we miss one of my turns again? Also,
Oh yeah, wouldn't. Oh, I don't know.
You've
'Cause
got.
Aaron's gone twice since he came back.
You've got a ways, but you have to. You can also roll as you get closer to a column. There are layer actions. Not all layer actions are negative. So one of the layer actions that I put in there is to remove, spells from what you have.
Also, this is actually my first time going. I rolled the rune thing.
Oh, good. Okay, cool. I was just making. We skipped one of my turns before, and
Spencer,
there's a lot of people and a
Gotta-
lot of moving parts.
holding the
Cool.
task. Holding the task. Okay. So, again, how much time is left on this spell?
I think a couple
hours.
Oh, it's still a couple of hours. Oh,
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be this ooze thing for a while.
Yeah, man. If life is a dream, wake me up, right?
That's what I'm saying. I guess I am going to
Here, Aaron, I just dropped in the pudding stats. So you have all your normal character stuff, but you're also the pudding.
Oh, so I have like all of my. I can still use my items and stuff.
Sure.
Oh, okay.
You're a meat wad, but a pudding.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. As
You
long
know
as
what?
you.
I'm gonna drink this black potion that I have.
This one of the random ones we got?
Yeah. This is. I think
Okay.
it's the last one.
That's hilarious. And you know what? I have a random potion. I have a random table just for you, using the Game Master's book of random tables.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to. Okay. As a or I don't even know if this is a special action or a bonus action, but I'm gonna use the Hourglass of Eternity, and I'm gonna ask it. I guess because I can only I can only speak telepathically. Will it understand a telepathic question?
You,
Because
who?
it imprints time in my brain.
Who? The Avatar?
No, the Hourglass of Eternity. It's an item.
Oh shit! Let me see.
Roll a wisdom check, depending on what the question is. The question doesn't have to be restricted to hours of the day. How long until someone returns? How long until someone sleeps? Blah blah. This seemingly mundane hourglass contains no sand or other powder until you speak its command word and tell it how much time to keep track of. The top of the hourglass then fills with the precise amount of sand necessary to measure the amount of time requested. It disappears once again once its time is completed.
Oh, so you want to ask it what? How much more time of pudding you have?
Basically, like I want you. Yeah, exactly. Time. Give me the exact.
I will let you do that as a bonus action to not
Okay.
waste an action.
Okay.
And so you're going to ask it how much. It is going to essentially. I mean, I don't know. You're going to be able to tell that there's an hour and a half left of your spell. If it's half, I guess it'll be half. So if the entire hourglass is the whole spell, half of it is on the bottom and falling.
Okay. So I'm looking. Okay. So I'll just be like, okay, this is how much time I have.
Yeah.
I mean, the hourglass. It imprints time into my head, so it tells me an hour and a half in my brain, and then fills up with an hour and a half worth of sand.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's how I understand how that works. Unless I'm wrong. I don't know.
Time wounds all the heals.
So half
as we
you
see
have
that
you
in
are
here.
you are half the way there is what your thing says.
Okay.
Give me a D20 for that black jar that you just drank.
Black potion. An 8.
The potion creates a terrible poison of the game master's choice. Alternatively, roll on the detrimental potions or poison table on 162. The potion original effects do not occur. Let's roll on 162 because I don't have the patience and time is of the essence. So roll me a 1d100 now.
All right.
Matt loves this.
I love the 1D100. That's my favorite. Anything random.
29.
29.
Mm-hmm.
As you drink this, the black liquid, it seems to go down your throat and coats it with a green spheres and shimmering line of energy.
Do black goose have throats?
For 1 minute after contact, which is how many rounds, Chris? 10?
10 rounds.
10 rounds. After contact with this potion, the creature must make a saving throw or be pulled toward the nearest creature. It suffers 1d6 bludgeoning damage for every 10 feet traveled. So for the next 10 turns, you need to make a saving throw.
Evil has landed.
And you'll be pulled towards the closest creature. Every 10 feet you get pulled.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Does a black pudding have a throat?
It sure does. Hold on. Let's pull up black pudding.
Meatwad has a
We
mouth.
determined it has a nose.
That's true.
Flesh, wood, and bone dissolve in the pudding. Stone remains behind, wiped clean. So it's, I guess it just sort of picks it up and puts it in, and it just absorbs it.
Does it? All right, hold on a second. Let me look at this black pudding.
So, why don't you roll me a strength save? See how close you get pulled to this avatar.
Oh, feet don't fail me. Strength. So strength is +3. So I got to roll a d20.
You can split into 2 puddings as a reaction.
So 9. So 12.
You got a 12?
Mm-hmm. Well, I rolled a 9, but it says strength +3.
Yes,
So-
the saving throw is a 15. So you are pulled towards the closest creature, which is, but how many feet are you pulled? Pulled towards the nearest creature. Every 10 feet traveled. The creature must make a save throw or be pulled toward the nearest. What does the word toward mean then? 1d6. I think you're right up on it. And it's 1d6 for every 10 feet traveled. Or does it pull you 10 feet? Creature makes a saving throw or be pulled towards the nearest creature. It suffers 1d6 bludgeoning damage for every 10 feet. Maybe it'll be your movement.
Well, how many feet did he
It doesn't
did he
say.
slide? Well, roll a d20. How many feet?
5 feet.
This is Valley. Valley sacrificed himself because he only rolled low. Don't be a Valley. Roll high and subscribe.
It's not going to work.
Be right back.
I say let's pull him halfway. So what is this, 14? So 7. So 7 is there. He got pulled
That's
7 times.
So
20,
7d6.
so he'll take 2d6. It's every 10 feet.
Oh, every 10 feet.
So he'll
That was
take
30 feet, so 3d6.
Yeah. Ooh, 2 6s. Ooh, I like my rolls tonight, my friend. He gets 15 bludgeoning damage to Aaron. Don't worry. I know Aaron's there. I'll just go ahead and
15.
15, yeah. You got pulled towards the avatar. I guess that's your turn.
Well, I don't get to move now.
Oh, you can move. You can try to move now. You're black. You're black. You guys see this black pudding get pulled towards the avatar.
What? So what dealt damage to me?
You got 15. So you just got pulled on the ground.
Yeah, but what dealt damage?
Getting the ground, getting pulled, contorted, sludged.
The magic.
Yeah. The potion. It's a poisonous potion.
Okay, I guess then that doesn't. All right. Are there any like crevices in the ground?
No, it's similar to the temple. It's a temple, but this the only reason why it's gray is because it's the room is sort of in a big thick fog.
Okay. So hold on. So I use this. I use that. Okay. Yeah. No, I guess I'm done.
Nice. Where were we? Matt, you're up.
Well, I'm just going to keep blasting, obviously. 129 and 116.
They both hit. 16 ties. Is this a magic spell or are you attacking?
It's a magic weapon.
Okay.
And I have it activated, like I have the charge activated. So that's 15. Anyone close by him? Yeah, we got some people close by. 2d6 because he's smart. That's another 10, 25. And then 1d. No, I did that. Okay, yeah, 25
25?
damage, yeah.
Okay. Boom! He gets hit again. He's not looking very good. There's blood all coating his new, fresh robe. The avatar is now going to try and seal the deal here. And he is going to attack with 3 attacks. 1, 2, and 3. 2 hit. And he's going to do 17, 37 plus. So 30 necrotic damage. He's going to do slashing damage and 13 necrotic damage. 3 necrotic damage. That's 30 total. Wow. Doomhand is getting fucked up. 36, or 30 rather. Okay, the avatar went. And he's saying, "This is my house. Remember the House of Ball. Remember your children. Remember your wife. The next time we meet might be in hell." Booter, you're up.
All right. Yeah. Every temple is gold, every hook is designed. Hell is but the temple of the closed mind. And with that, I'll do a level 3 lightning bolt on Doomhand.
So
Nice.
I feel like that was Tupac, but it's probably not. What are you doing?
Casting light. Well, I'm going to move forward, so
Yes.
I'm somewhat close. Like, let's say within 6 of Sprock, but not still kind of far enough away. And then I'm gonna do a lightning bolt on Doomhand.
Okay.
So let's see what happens. And it's a 15 dex save for him, by the way.
He has advantage on saving throws against spells. So what is it? 15?
Yep.
Let me do it on this because it'll calculate it for me. So a dex save, you said?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So 1. That's a 12 and natural 20, a 19.
So he saves, I'm guessing?
Yes.
Okay. I rolled and got 26 damage, so I guess it does 13.
Okay. 13 damage to Doomhand. Not looking too hot. Or is he, Aaron?
And then with my bonus action, I'm going to cast... Okay, yeah. I'll just cast Guardian Armor Defensive Field again on myself. Sorry, Sprock, I thought I could do it to you, but it's only to myself. I'm back up to 10 temporary hit points.
Jakey, you're up now.
All right, I'm gonna do mass cure wounds. Me and up to 6 creatures of my choosing in a
Nice.
30-foot radius
Doomhand says thank you.
of my choosing.
Oh, okay.
I'm close to you. I don't know if anyone else is.
All right, well then it'll just be the 2 of us, I guess. Yeah, I think he's too far away. 30-foot radius spheres and a point each
Hey,
target.
just move a little bit closer to me.
Oh, that's true. You could.
Okay, I'll move closer to you. You're over here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Split the difference.
I think that still means yeah, I think I'm close enough to both of you now. The 6?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're good.
All right. So each target regains hit points equal to 3d8 plus 4 for my attack modifier, or my spellcasting ability modifier.
Nice.
Do I roll it for each person or all together, and we each get it?
Up to you. I say we just roll it once.
I'll say roll it once. Yeah, we were trying to go fast for your sake.
20. We each get 20.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh.
As before the room goes, Doomhand is going to choose to do... Oh, he already did a legendary action. Oh, no, he can do another one. He's going to choose a legendary action and cast a spell, Circle of Death. A sphere of negative energy erupts in a 60-foot sphere. So, Sprock, where are you? 60. Perfect. Aaron?
From him or from a point?
Centered on... the range is 150 feet.
Oh.
And the sphere is 60 feet. So it hits everyone in this area.
It hits me, Aaron, Sprock, and the Avatar.
Yes. And each creature in the area must make a Constitution saving throw.
All right, fire it up.
And that is a level 6.
I got a 20 on Constitution saving.
I rolled a 12, and it's plus 3, so 15.
15. Tie goes to the player.
The saber.
Yeah. All right. So who got a 12?
I got a 20.
Sprock.
What was it?
DC 15 Constitution save.
I got a 6.
Yikes.
Uh-oh.
The Avatar and Sprock take 27 necrotic damage.
Total, together.
Each.
I mean, this is Agoth Doomhand we're talking about here.
Doomhand.
Do me.
Motherfucking Doomhand.
He's not Agoth Ticklehand.
All right. Aranis, roll me. We're going to start at the top again. Roll me a. Since you're late to the. Actually, you know what, Matt? Haven't heard from you in a while. Matt, why don't you roll me a D20 for the room?
Just a random one?
Yeah. For the
Oh,
room.
okay.
What does the room have for you today, guys?
That's a 6.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank God it's not. Magma erupts right underneath you, creating a 20-foot high, 5-foot radius geyser.
That is just below where we are.
Yeah, I'm like, ooh, tickles.
Each creature in the geyser's area must make a DC 15 saving throw, taking 6d6 fire damage on a failed save and half that.
Okay, well, we're not in that, so that's lucky. But
Thank
also,
you for
I'd just like to
asking about
point
height.
out, we should have gone to 100 feet. We wouldn't even
No,
be worried about.
That's where you're at. That's where it's going to erupt. Erupts from a point on
We're
the
in
ground.
the air.
We're
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You said 20 feet in the air. We're above that.
20 foot. How high are you?
He said 20 feet earlier. He literally.
Yeah, it's like tinges the bottom. This is like a very specific conversation we have.
They get very lightly toasted, like a marshmallow over a fire.
Yeah, exactly. Golden brown on the outside.
Okay. Very
And I
good.
literally look
That
at
was hilarious.
and
That's
I
hilarious.
say, I told you so. We should have gone to the ceiling.
You're right.
Come on.
You're right.
I was worried about you going to the ceiling and him.
Are you
somehow
guys holding
disenchanting
hands?
the clock, and then you guys fall 100 feet, which I feel like would be bad.
Not to metagame too much, but you do know that that stag is trying to woo you, right, Ignis? This has nothing to do. I feel like
Me?
this situation is getting a little. It's getting a little.
I don't know.
It's a
I don't know
little
what you're talking
steamy.
about.
It's a little steamy in this clock.
I just stabbed him with a knife like 20 minutes ago.
That's
Less
hilarious.
than. Like
Um,
a 20
Oh, sorry.
20 seconds ago.
Yeah, 38 seconds ago, I cut you.
all right, so Doomhand is going to go now after the room went, and he is going to. Oh, what the fuck? I could cast a dragon. I'm not going to do that, though. Can you tell that I've never really done a guy with spells? All right. He is going to cast Modify Memory. You attempt to reshape another creature's memories. One creature that you can see must make a Wisdom saving throw. If you are fighting the creature, it has advantage on the saving throw. On a failed save, so he's right now locked in with the Avatar, so I wouldn't say you have advantage. The charmed target is incapacitated, unaware of surroundings, though it can still hear you. It takes any damage when the charm. All right, so Booter.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a.
I'm not fighting him, even though I just attacked him.
I would think we're fighting him.
I guess that's fine. Yeah. Okay. Give me a advantage wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so first one is pretty bad. It's a 3. So the second one is a nat 20. Thank you, advantage.
Wow.
Nice.
Got some good rolls today. You were right. I got all those bad rolls out at the beginning.
I don't like that at all. Okay. So that's all that happens.
I'll try. Cool.
There's your geyser.
Wait, the fire just fall. Oh, there it is. It just looks like my screen is on fire.
Okay. That is going to be, so he cast that, and I guess he's going to, does he have a bonus action that I can use? Okay, recovery. Spell slot, deflect shroud. Oh, here, bonus action. When you attack each creature with a light melee weapon only. You know what? That's it. I wasn't prepared, so I'm going to punish myself and move forward. It is Chris's turn.
I'll say, Ignis, you're right. You're right. I shouldn't have questioned you, and I'll tap on the side of the clock, and I'll start floating up another 30 feet, so we're 50 feet in the air. And as we're going, I'll look down and strum a tune on the flute or on the lute and cast Firebolt one more time.
Wow.
Use some of those flames coming up on Doom Hand. A 19 hits, correct?
Yes, sir.
It's D10, right? Yeah, D10. Hands. Here it is. 5, 16 fire damage.
Wow.
And that's my turn.
And you bet your ass I'm going to go ahead and take this guy. He is burnt to a crisp, but he's also going to take his legendary action now. And fuck, he's got so much shit he can do. I got to read up on this guy. What was I doing? I should have planned this out better. He's going to, again, cast one more time, modify memory on Booterbot.
Okay, so I have to do a wisdom save again?
Mm-hmm.
7. Well, I managed to dodge 2 wisdom checks, guys. I couldn't make it through 3.
Yeah. All right. What memory should we change here? Booterbot, you. Well, I guess Doomhand doesn't really know anything about you because it's the first time that he's met you. He does know that you're a Warforged, so he is going to change your.
Wait, if Booterbot can't be communicated with telepathically, how can you change his memories?
He's a wizard.
All right.
And he casts a spell. He is going to.
Warforged are kind of weird.
So,
they're like a robot, but also a person.
Yeah, I like the idea that you're out there trying to figure out if you're you. The charmed target is incapacitated, unaware of its surroundings, though it can still hear you. It takes any damage from targets by another spell. The spell ends. While the charm lasts, you can affect the target's memory of an event that experienced within the last 24 hours, and that lasts no more than 10 minutes. You can permanently eliminate all memory of the event, allow the target to recall the event with perfect clarification and exact detail. You must speak to the target. And this is going to be a level 8, so that's up to a year ago. Booterbot.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
You are not going to know. He's going to strike all memory. You know, he's evil, and he doesn't want you around, and he wants to do the most evil thing he can do for you. So he is going to take out the memory of in the last year. This is intense here. Shoot, what a good one. Let's by the time it comes out around to your turn, I'll have figured it out. Chris, you're up.
Okay.
Sure.
Well, I just went where I flew up and shot him with my firebolt.
Sorry. Aaron is,
You're good.
yeah, then I did
And
a
then-
legendary action, that's right.
Yeah, because he's about to maybe not die, but like poof, right? Is my guess.
You'll
Well, I don't
learn.
know, we'll
You're
find
gonna
out.
learn. You're gonna learn about him very, very shortly.
Yeah, who goes after Chris?
It's me. No. I just went though.
I think it's
Oh no, I didn't.
Airness.
Is it
Yeah.
me?
Yeah, I think I'm after Aaron.
Is it my turn?
hmm
Okay. All right. All right, Mr. Black Pudding. Let's see what we got.
Consume Doomhand.
And I can still cast spells and stuff, right?
Yep.
Hmm.
You're just essentially yourself, but you're a black pudding.
Mhm.
Not sure. Not sure if that helps you in any way, shape, or form. But yeah.
No, it doesn't really help me with what I need, but it does. I think what I want to do. I don't understand. When he touches the pudding within 5 feet, it takes 4 acid damage. Any non-magical weapon made of corrodes. After dealing damage, wasn't take permanent. So okay. I mean, there's not really. I can't really like. Wait, spider climb? No, that's not it. I thought maybe I might, because the image makes it seem like I can kind of like consume creatures, but that's not really what any of this says.
Oh, you could just go and slap him or attack him in any other way.
Ah, that'd be dumb. Why would I want to get close to Doomhand and then just like be in range of Doomhand?
You could split
Yeah.
yourself and send half of yourself there.
That's true. That is true. Okay. I think I know what I want to do. And it's really dumb. I'm gonna use some strips of orc skin. I'm gonna put it into my transformation potion, and I'm gonna drink it. Or can I do that in one action?
Which
Or-
potion?
So I have a transformation potion.
Okay.
Our transformation potion, when paired with the right creature's skin, will make the user transform into the creature until they die.
Oh my God.
That's classic. It's like I'm bringing it back.
That's great.
That's from
the desert.
Shadowhide. Okay.
So I also have strips of orc skin. So I'm gonna I want to put the orc skin into the potion, shake it up, and drink it.
An orc.
Yeah.
Okay. You change into an orc.
So
There's
there's no longer a black pudding. Is it just like
No,
overwriting?
there's just an orc standing there, just like, we're like, oh my god, that was awful.
and
How do
for
orcs talk
time
again?
oh, do I have a bag of orcs? Yeah, I think I do. Yeah, here are orcs.
Well, right, and I think when I die, I just turn back into my original form, if I remember correctly, like how this
Yeah,
transformation.
that the way we did that last time was you treat it like Jake's
Like beast shape, wild
yeah,
shape.
yeah, so you have his hit points.
Yeah, so transform into this orc. And just go, oh my god, that was awful. And something that I haven't done in a while, and I don't remember when the last time I did it.
Oh, I think I know what's coming.
I'm gonna reach into my pack and pull out the Horde of Valhalla.
Oh my god.
Boop, boop, boop.
I'm going to blast the Horde of Valhalla. And I roll 3d4 plus 3.
What are these things? Berserkers.
So I rolled an 8 plus 3 is 11. So 11 Vikings appear, or 11 Berserkers appear for 1 hour. Or when they reach 0 hit points. And they are our allies, and they fight who we fight. That's what happens.
Wow, that might have been a good thing to do at the beginning, but I'm in here for it.
I couldn't blow it as slime.
Oh,
So they appear within 60 feet. So I'm going to make them appear surrounding Doomhand.
Okay.
These are them, right?
Yeah, I just changed your guy to red.
Cool, yeah. So yeah, just put them surrounding Doomhand.
And they
like
go
blocking him off from escape from.
Yeah, that's like a circle around him.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
and that's it. So I can roll initiative. I guess I'll just split them into 2 groups since it's 11. I'll just do 5 and 6.
Okay. I'll
Um,
make them different color. I'll make them blue.
All right. Blue group is 5 initiative. Ooh. What other color group is 20? Nat 20 initiative.
Just the room. The room always goes first.
All right. I'm just saying. Red is blue is 5 initiative. Red is 20 initiative.
Red and blue. Okay.
And that's my turn.
Wow. Okay. I'm gonna fucking kill you for that.
We've been trying to kill him for years.
Seriously.
Matt.
Seriously.
Matt, you're up.
I mean, you know the deal.
Pop.
Up. 121 and 129. See those both.
Those both hit.
Oh shit! You know what? I've been leaving fucking damage on the table.
This is
17.
It's not.
Motherfucker. That's 18, 25, and then I think it's another 1d6. I just want to make sure. Yeah.
why is my character so brightly lit?
Because you're right next to a. I figured I was playing around with some lighting stuff, but when you move
Okay.
over, goes away. What?
Uh,
what
20.
damage?
29.
Oh shit! All right, he is on his. He's not doing well.
I'll be back in a second.
Oh, and someone's close by to him. Wait, hold on. Gotta get that rogue. Gotta get the rogue action in there, Spence. 32.
Wow.
That's true. Sneak attack.
Add that 3 damage. Add that 3
The
damage.
berserkers are next to him.
Yeah.
He is. He's going to take out his last his legendary action, seeing that he's not right. He is very on the verge of death, and he's going to look over at, who can he see? Booterbot. And Booterbot, he's going to tell you, he's going to say, what would be the most evil thing he can do to you? It's probably to do something along the lines of make you forget where you came from. But that's not within a year, right?
Mhm.
So he'll make you forget where you're... He's going to make you forget how you guys met.
This is Crosby. Crosby failed a deck save, causing him to get smashed by a giant alchemist in the Shadowhide realm. Don't be a Crosby. Roll high and subscribe.
Everything in the underworld. He's going to make you forget your cat. You know what? Here it is. He can also implant. Can't you implant a memory? Yeah, right? It's not just modify.
Yeah.
He's going to implant a memory. He is going to implant a memory into your mind of how to use the skulls. He's going to implant a memory into your mind about Debo, your creator. She taught you how to use the skulls, and the way that you use the skulls, he said, was to bring the skulls to King. Bring the skulls to. He's going to say, bring the skulls to. You're going to have to roll me a name.
Okay. What dice?
Hold on. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 110. And then roll me a d4.
I got a 9 and a 3.
1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. He says, bring it to King Rethgarl. Rethgarl. Rethgharel. Bring it to Rethgarl, the Kraken priest,
Okay.
in the Unvegan. So she will have said the Kraken priest, the Kraken prince in the Unvegan Sea knows how to use these skulls. And from that,
Undergone or Underdark?
Unvegan, which is the sea. I named the sea the Unvegan Sea. So that's your memory. And with his death in the air, he's going to take out his legendary action. He's going to use a bonus action to take his necklace off and throw it down onto the ground. And before he does that, he's going to look over at Sprock and say, I'll see you again, but this time, most likely, a different form. And he's going to throw his necklace down, and that'll be...
The whole necklace?
Oh, yeah. This one will be it'll be 6.
Six beads?
Yeah, 6 beads.
So it's a 9th level spell.
So 9th level fire.
That seems like a lot. That seems high.
14d6.
Jesus. Not even too bad.
And that's a 50-foot range.
Well, no, it's
No,
20-foot radius sphere
20
around.
foot, yeah. So it's essentially, sorry, yeah. It's all the berserkers and the avatar. So
And Sprock or just the Berserkers and Avatar?
I think Sprock might be in there.
From Doomhand?
Or who's this?
No, Doomhand's 30 feet away.
yeah.
This is me.
You're...
This is-
Oh yeah, I think you're safe.
So it's
Yeah,
all
anything,
yeah.
Anything under a
That's
4.
proc save, yeah.
All right, 62 fire damage.
So dex saves
Yeah.
for the Avatar and
So,
your 2 groups.
so a dex save for the Avatar. Wow, this Avatar is rolling terribly for dex saves. Every save, it's like he got an 8 on that. That's insane. So the Avatar is going to take, wow, what was it? 62.
Jeez.
Avatar 62.
Maybe you're right. Maybe we do take them both out.
I told you.
Oh, there's a trick.
What's this Avatar guy ever done for us?
Aaron,
You're
what?
right again.
Aaron, what are your berserkers at?
Like health wise,
Yeah.
they are at 67 hit points.
Okay, so they all take 62 fire damage, and Agoth Doomhand he's.
They don't get to roll anything. Dang, they don't get no.
They
dex
can
check?
no, they do a dex. They do a dex.
My God, you see
So
this
for
stuff?
red and blue.
All right, so I'll roll 2. 19 and a nat 1. So 19 to their dex is +1. So okay, dirty 20 and then nat 1, so 2.
Was it dex save a 15? Yeah, right.
So one group doesn't get hit, and then the other group does.
Must make a dexterity saving throw. What's the dex save?
I don't know.
I'm looking. Hold on.
Oh, I thought you were asking me. I'm like, I don't know.
Sorry, this is taking me a second.
It's okay. Wait,
Yeah, it's
what?
a 15.
Okay, so yeah, one group failed. So blue, we'll say blue failed.
All right, blue failed, 62 damage each, and
All right,
then
blue
they
got
rolled.
5.
They rolled the nat 1.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the other group takes half that, so 31.
Okay.
And Doomhand blew himself up, so he is
that's not good.
disintegrated essentially until further notice. Whose turn was it that I did the Avatar? It was Matt's right after Matt's turn.
right after
The
me.
Avatar now has no one to fight, but fighting him. He is going to turn around, and he is going to come.
Well, he has all
Take
those.
damage also.
Yes, he did.
You have all those berserkers in front of him too, right where Doomhand was.
Wait, Chris. Stag. I feel like we are in the Temple of Baal, and previously, my understanding was that we had Baal's blessing. We just helped Baal dispatch a very dangerous enemy. Don't you think, being a charming person such as yourself, that you could maybe convince him to stay his hand here and hear us out?
It's not my turn yet.
Shit.
That's a great response.
All right, red group. You're going to get attacked with his 3 claw attacks. What's your? Let's see. Hold on. So that's going to be a 26. A 26 and a 23 to hit.
I mean, I'm sure both of those hit. I don't even know the look.
So red group is going to take 15 plus 17 plus 15. So 47 slashing damage and 1d6 necrotic damage.
666.
If the target is a creature, it must make a DC saving throw. What is it?
What is what?
15 plus 15 plus 17 plus 2.
More than they have.
So all the red group is dead.
Yeah.
Okay. That is his turn.
Because he's claw, but he's doing like a claw attack on one. Whatever. Yeah, they're all dead. I don't know. I don't know how that works. If he's doing like a claw attack on one, he's doing like a melee attack on one person, but like we're putting the group as 1 HP. So I don't know how that works. So yeah, I guess they all just die.
He is going to stare at you in your orc form. This guy's gone. And he's going to have this prey. He's going to use his bonus action of prey. The Slayer focuses on a single creature, can see within 60 feet towards afterwards. The first time each turn that Slayer hits that creature, the Slayer does an additional 2d6 damage. Okay. The Avatar's turn is over. Buddhabot.
Okay, so the Avatar is trying to fight us. I think we've established that.
It's the god of murder.
Pretty safe.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up, so I'm right next to him. Yeah, and as I do that, I say I want something good to die for to make it beautiful to live, and then I attack him with my Thunder Fist or Thunder Gauntlets.
Okay. Are those magical weapons?
I'm not sure. It doesn't seem like it. It's like part of my armor. Like it's like built in.
Okay, so no, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I have +7 to hit. I will roll that, and I got fucking rolled a 2, so I got 9. That's exciting.
That does not hit.
Yep. All right. I love talking a big game and then whiffing.
As a legendary,
I'm within 5 feet of Sprock, by the way.
As a legendary action, he's going to back away from you 5 feet without provoking an opportunity attack. If it moves within 5 feet of a creature, it makes as a bonus action, the Slayer disengages without if it moves within 5 feet, so he can disengage and move. He's going to disengage, and let me put a measurement on him. This guy is insanely powerful. I hope you love it. His speed is 40, so that's 10, 20, 30. He's right up on Aaron. He's within 5 feet of Aaron, so he is going to make a 1 claw attack on Aaron for his legendary action. Aaron, 21.
The legendary action was a disengage.
Savage disengage. The Slayer disengages without provoking opportunity attack. If it moves within 5 feet of a creature, it makes claw attack against that creature.
Oh, okay.
21.
21 hits.
22 damage.
I'll use my uncanny dodge, take half, so 11.
Okay. And it costs you. If the target is a creature, it must succeed a DC 19 Constitution saving throw or half its hit point maximum reduced by anything equal. That's too much. All right, so 11 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, and there's the plus that 2 necrotic damage. So that's his. Jake, you're up.
Okay.
You're gonna try to eat its brain?
I think I am. How? What's its life at? Its life at?
He's just fine.
Oh, he's just fine.
Well, roughly.
Oh, I still think you should try to talk to him, Chris. But anyway.
Yeah, I actually don't think I'm going to do that. gonna back away from all of this shit going on.
I have not been doing his damage resistance, but I don't think you guys actually have done. It's all magical shit to him anyway.
Doomhand did a lot of damage to him.
Yeah, but they was all magical and firebolt. I think fire damage. He's fine. And necrotic. It was all necrotic and fire damage. But you really shouldn't know what his thing is.
One. Where is it? Can't find it. No, it's just a spell. Sorry. I'm gonna cure myself with cure wounds. It's at what level? 5th level. So 5d8. Desperately needed. $26. All right.
While you're doing it, roll me. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
While you're doing it, roll me a d20 for the room.
Okay. So
Actually, hold. Yeah. Roll me a d20 for the room.
It's a 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A cloud of sand swirls about 20-foot radius sphere centered on you. The cloud spreads around each corner. Each creature in the cloud must succeed a Constitution saving throw or be blind for a minute. A creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns.
Well, I got a natty 1, so
You are blind and you are knocked over, prone. So half your movement next time will be getting up.
okay.
Doomhand's dead for now. Red can go, but Red died. Chris, you're up.
I'll turn the Ignis and I'll strum a little tune on my guitar. I met you before the invasion of Trigard, and I'll cast Fly on myself and start flying out of the grandfather clock as I'm backing away singing Bare Naked Ladies to you.
Huh.
You know.
That's a feel good hit of the summer.
And you were right, or you were wrong, and I was right, and I'll turn towards Ball as I'm still singing. It's all been done. Woo-hoo-hoo. It's all been done. Woo-hoo-hoo. It's all been done. I'll motion to the rest of you to join in. Before my head, we're not we're not here to fight, my dearest friend. We're here to help you to slay this Doomhand that we have done. We are not your enemies. We are champions in search of aid.
Okay.
Trying to settle this ball down. With a little love song and
We're trying to deflate the ball, just like Tom Brady.
So what are you trying to charm him? What's the spell?
No, it's not a spell. I cast a fly on myself, so I'm flying 50 feet in the air.
Okay.
I was singing as I was flying away from Ignis and trying to persuade or intimidate or any charisma-based skill check to
You're trying to woo Ball. Don't lie.
I'm trying to woo Ball. Yes.
So you're trying to convince him to
to
settle down.
to not attack us at this moment.
All right. So do you want to?
Doomhand's dead. We helped you. We're your friend.
So
We're not friend.
As you do this, give me a history check, a religion check.
Religion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, +1. 6.
You know that the ball is the god of murder. It's probably murdering is probably the best way to go about proving your worth. But go ahead and give me a charisma. So you're trying to convince him to persuade him.
Yeah.
Your persuasion versus his
insight.
Insight.
Okay.
But his insight is going to be his intelligence.
Well, I have a 24 persuasion. I only rolled a 12.
Or is it wisdom?
Insight is wisdom.
You got a 12?
I got a 24.
Wow. Okay, so he got a 7. So the ball is going to stop, turn, listen to your music, and he's going to say,
"It's all been done."
He's going to say to you, "I knew you before the West was won."
Full point, Spencer.
And I heard you say the past was much more fun. And he's going to say, "Prove yourself. If it's been done, if I put my finger here and I say I love you, dear, play me some 3 chords and prove yourself. The only way the balls know how." Or he's going to say, "Quickly now, prove yourself. Murder me 2d6. Murder me 6 people. Now."
Okay.
Is that like to just him or to everybody?
I see 6 berserkers on the
alive. Yeah, murdered. I see some berserkers. Those guys are definitely more expendable than
perfectly
the rest of the guys.
6. Are we still in initiative order?
No, I guess.
Or do we have free reign to?
You right at the moment. You have free reign.
I will turn the ball and keep strumming on my guitar. Right away, my friend, and I'll throw a firebolt right at one of the closest one of the berserkers for not great, 17 to hit him.
I think that hits the berserker.
Or see if I can kill this motherfucker. Probably not. 9, 10, 19. Big roll. 29 damage.
That one. They only have 2 or 3 life left, I think. So that one's dead.
Well, I mean, Chris, describe your kill. You just overkilled the living shit out of all these people with the power of your voice. So I want to hear what's coming next.
Hold on. Alone and bored on a whatever this year is night, on a beautiful death-filled night. You see a firebolt just fly off of his fingers as he's playing the guitar, the lute, and it goes towards the berserker and goes in one ear, and you see the flash from inside of his eyes a couple times before popping out the other ear, and his body collapses.
That's hilarious. Are you guys just going to want to kill the berserkers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sprock,
Sure.
do you want to eat a berserker?
Here, how about?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. I was gonna say I could just walk in and blow all the berserkers up with Thunderwave, but it's
Zergo,
threatening.
you hungry?
Sergo's hungry. We could definitely use some brains over here. It's been almost 8 hours, I think.
All right, Sprock. You're gonna. I guess everyone will kill. Everyone's got to kill. There are 5 of you. There's 5 berserkers. So describe your kills.
Sure.
I go over and my entire face opens up and just devours the head off of one of them and starts ripping it off the neck and then sucking the brain out of the neck hole.
Is Aaron still here?
I'm right here.
What sort of imagery does Sprock get from one of your berserkers that you created? Right. So you created berserkers which are from. I guess this will be an answer question.
I don't necessarily know that they would. Okay, I mean, I don't know how the magic works.
I know what it is. Sprock,
Yeah.
you see.
The same way with you can't make food with magic and have it sustain. I don't know how this would work in that respect.
You magically ripped these people out of their home, teleported them here, and they're charmed to fight for you until they die.
Man,
Aaron,
By
Aaron,
me eating their brain.
really
Aaron,
depressing.
Sprock, while he's chewing that, he's going to roll a would patrons be religion or history? Probably history, right? Or religion.
I don't know.
I guess it would be
I guess it could be either.
Either one.
I don't know that. Yeah,
I guess it would have to be history because they're not gods. Do a history check, Sprock. And depending on how high you roll, Aaron's-
19.
Wow. Okay. Aaron, reveal. You're going to reveal something to Sprock. Is going to figure something out about your patron here through eating your berserker.
You want me to just say it?
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be the whole thing. It can be just a interesting portion. A good tidbit.
Asmodeus, the ruler of the most inner ring of hell,
He has a view of it.
makes a deal with me.
Wow, you made a deal with the devil.
So you see Asmodeus, which is essentially the big devil, shaking hands with Aranis in a distant plain, and in the background is an army marching. That's the imagery you see. The rest of these guys, I'm just going to assume.
When it's marching, does it march like? Oh,
it's just you know.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, they're all wearing stormtrooper helmets, but nothing else.
With that, Spencer, you have to finish playing my character. I apologize.
Okay, you got it.
You guys have fun, boys. I'll see you in a few weeks.
Glad we got
See you,
to
Jay.
the fight
See ya.
before you had to go.
Yeah, sorry.
All good.
It's what it is.
All
Got
right, everybody
something to
knows
do in 10 minutes.
Okay,
All right, peace.
see ya.
See ya.
An appointment at 10:30. So we want to have the little child Illithid also eat a brain. Sounds like, yeah.
But we don't get to know what we
Yeah,
don't get to know what Zergo finds out.
No, you don't.
yeah, but he just gets
But he gets nutrition.
Yes.
Yeah. I just
Good for
want to
more
I just want to take
baby.
a moment. I just want to take a moment here and just point out that I clicked on the 4-player thing and it worked.
Hey, yeah.
Cool.
Cool
Huh?
point for you, Spencer.
Yes.
Point for
Okay,
you.
so the avatar is going to say, you guys are all, you guys have now. He's going to sort of turn to stone, in a statue, and as he turns to stone, statue, you get a burning mark on your arms. Let's say, actually, let's look into the lore real quick. Mark of Baal, where would that be? Like a branding. I think that's going to be on your backs.
On our ass.
You guys have a logo of Baal burned into your. Let's do a D4. You're on your forehead, it will be a 1. Your shoulder,
Tramp stamp.
both shoulders will be a 2. A big one on your chest will be a 3. And Aaron's going to roll this because he's naughty. And then 4 will be however you want it.
Wait, what am I rolling?
Where is the tattoo, the mark of Baal, going to go on our bodies?
So
I don't think that would be
everyone roll. And I'll roll for
Sure.
Jake. I'll roll for Jake.
But I don't think I would be marked because I already have patron. And
No, this is Baal. This is not Asmodeus.
I understand.
What was number 2, Spencer?
The
On your
avatar,
shoulders.
the avatar of Baal is going to say, "Welcome, followers, to the house of Baal," and the door over here is going to open up. But as you're doing that, you're sort of being sworn in as Baal followers, and in so doing,
We don't really have much of a choice here, do we?
you guys all get
I
marked.
mean, yeah, I don't know that it'll work, but okay, I rolled a 2.
So
I also rolled a 2.
Aaron, your shoulders have skulls, the mark of Baal branded into them. Chris, what'd you get?
I got a 4.
Random.
It's a tramp stamp.
Sprock got a 3, so it's on his chest. Sprock is all kinds of fucked up. And Ignis,
I got a 1.
so
Yes,
right on your forehead is the image of Baal, and I'll drop this into the
Balls.
into the chat. Okay, so the door opens up, and as it's opening up, it reveals that there's a large there's a couple steps down to play into our lore that it is at the lower level of the of Baal's temple. There is a chest. And as you guys are making your way towards, you hear some clanking and footsteps behind you, and out of the abyss, or out of the darkness and through the fog, comes King Lololo and the elephant-looking character.
Well, I have her name, Kali Lifort.
Yes, that's who it is. And you get a cool point.
Thank you.
And as you guys take a step forward, there's a large chest in the room. I'll put it in there. And my term as being a dungeon master is now over, and Chris is going to take over for the foreseeable future.
Wow. Are you taking over his character, or are you gonna? What's the transition?
I'm just taking a break.
Oh, okay.
But Lololo and Kali come in. Do I have a? You weren't expecting that, Chris, were you?
No, I was not. I didn't know where you're gonna swap it over.
I wonder if it's. Can't find. You know what? I'm just gonna. I don't know where she is, but so I'll just bring her in as. Didn't I have her last time? Yeah. Right?
Yeah, you did.
Maybe I'm an idiot. It's possible. That's an easel. All right. Well, I'll just bring her as Elefante.
Yeah.
Here, I'll start it off, Chris. Lolo comes in, and he says, "Oh." And Collie Leaford is right behind him. They're covered in blood, but dark blood. Looks like they've been fighting. And he says, "It looks like the gentlemen. What happened here? What's all this smoke?"
We just killed Doomhand and made peace with the Avatar of Baal. We are followers, and I'll show my lower back. Apparently, we're here to look for. I'll see the steps down. We are actually here to go down those stairs.
He says, "Come." The item of what was in there? It was the there was some item to help use the skulls. The information about
The partial amnesia.
partial amnesia.
The second part of partial amnesia.
Yes, the important part of the partial amnesia. You guys, he said on your guys' way over there, he says that the House of Baal, the followers, it turns that the zombies were somehow. He says, "Oh, actually, he is going to say this," and you guys can't communicate to him because he speaks a language that has been forgotten. So Collie's going to come out and say, "It was very weird. We were fighting, and the zombies seemed to be swarm the Temple of Baal, and they only really focused their efforts on eating and chewing and devouring and killing the Baal followers. And as soon as the Baal followers all seem to have got consumed by the zombies, we heard a large eruption inside the temple. We thought the place was going to explode. So we came in here to make sure that the jewels and the treasures underneath were intact. I'm happy that you guys are alive." And King Lolo is going to sort of walking towards the treasure chest, and he's going to say to you guys, he's going to point, go, go, sort of pointing to you towards pulling out and looking at the treasure chest. And inside the treasure chest, you guys are all going to get first off, Ignis.
Yeah.
You are going to look down on your way over to. I feel like you're due for a good item. You're going to look down and you're going to see. I'm going to disengage this from Agoth Doomhand, and you are going to have. There's a helmet where Agoth Doomhand exploded, and you're going to see it. And this one is yours. It is the Helm of Comprehending Languages.
Oh,
While
nice.
wearing this helm, you can use an action to cast a comprehend language spell from it at will. So essentially, you can speak in any language, I think.
I love it.
For the duration of literal meaning of any spoken language, you understand the written language that you see, but you must touch the surface. All right, we'll figure that out later. Now, inside this chest, you guys are all going to be rewarded with some magical items, and I will pull those up shortly. And Lolo is going to find a letter from, and he's going to say, what? Chris, I think that's where you're going to take over.
He finds a letter from a. Hold on, give me a moment to pull my notes up. Spencer dropping it on me. Find a letter. It says.
Eagle Gray. That's her name, I think.
Oh, for
Hilarious. Gotta do something about that coin.
So you find the letter. You open it up and you see a letter written to Eagle Gray. My dearest Eagle, it has been so long since I spoke to you. We have received the item that you sent us to keep safe. We will place it deep within the secure vault. My dear sister, please stay safe. The world is crazy right now. Come find us if you need a place to stay. If Trigar is not safe. Where the fuck is this? Hold on. I need to find the right folder. Doomhand, there it is. Names. Signed, love, your dearest sister, Jacqueline Lavigne. And come find me at the vineyard outside of Dison in the mountains.
Your dearest sister, King
My-
Lololo?
No, the Queen Eagerl's sister.
Oh, Jack of Lololo. Okay.
Where's the vineyard in the mountains?
Doomhand goes.
Yeah.
I can't do the good impersonation. Get to the chopper. And Callie understands that, or Ignis understands that as in the dangerous mountains to the east, we have sent some envoys to set up an outpost in the city east of the mountains. You can head out the eastern gate, gate 4. My friend Callie here can assist you. I believe the Queen Eagle has fled there, and now that the city is safe, she shall be returned with haste. But you, with the note, understand that the other part of the artifact that you're looking for is hidden in the mountains. Stag will turn to Ignis and say, well, we have found this place, and I think I need some time to study and talk to some of the other followers here to try and understand how to put this skull inside my head. Go find the other piece and come back to me, please.
Yeah, definitely.
And can me and Aranis get our magic items before we log off, just so that we don't have to remember it next time? Or would you rather not?
Spencer,
Yeah, you're just gonna send us a list.
those are your magic items.
Of what?
Oh, you said the chest had magic items for
Yeah, they
everybody.
do. They have gloves. These gloves are gloves of missile snaring, but there's a limit.
Okay.
There's a limit to them. So the gloves are going to be gloves which essentially allow you to perform an action and grab like an arrow or a
It's a reaction, right? To like
Yeah, it's a reaction.
just one per, I guess. Well, however the DM decides to use it. And I wouldn't say you can do it every turn, but if an arrow, you'll have to roll and grab it, and you can send it back to the attacker. So bullets, arrows, bolts, darts, javelins, axes, hammers, spears, anything like that can be caught and returned. It's up to the DM, in my opinion, about magic weapons. But each one of these items has a sentient magical personality. And who?
Thank you, Spencer.
Cool. Then I think we should definitely take a long rest because Sprock is at like 20 health or less.
This is going to be hilarious. Can we
Oh
end?
wait, no.
Can we
Let's
end?
not. Just
Can we
kidding.
end the session with Aaron's roll, Chris? Because that's going to have to be something
Well,
that.
we're that's what I was
God.
getting y'all to a long rest.
Oh, we're doing a long rest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
So also, I assume Ignis is hog tying you properly.
13.
Yes.
Of course.
13.
That's not good.
Spencer, I'll ask you what that means.